Hi, I'm Lancaster. I'm the head coach of the Chinese Taipei men's national team, and this is a football masterclass. I think that's one of the biggest strengths that we've introduced is I've challenged all the staff and myself. We will never talk about defending alone, and we'll never talk about attacking alone. They always come together. Here's a few examples. So if the ball was to get played around here and this guy got it, the back line all must move together. But it's important that they stay together and they arrive together. Because if they don't do that, then there'll be big gaps and people can run in these gaps. So it's always, if the ball comes around, it's always move together, stay together and arrive together. Now we're a very high pressing team. We want to suffocate the opposition, but we can only do that if they do the same principles but up and down the pitch. So they have to go together, stay together and arrive together. So that's across and up and down. They like to defend spaces that are in front of them. But one of our biggest challenges, which is uncomfortable for our defenders, is that the best defenders need to be able to defend the space behind them. I think that's the biggest challenge, and they've done that very well, because if they want to stay here, we cannot now not go and press because the space is too big. So they have to come up. And when they're up, everybody's closer and we can press. So with Chen Polian, what we like to do with him is we like to put him in this box. So if you look at this box here, we like to position him in there. Because if he's in front and he gets the ball, it's difficult for him to turn because he'll be faced with two defenders here. So we're looking to break that line and get him in here into dangerous areas. When Chi Hao tends to stay at the back, but it's important we have a triangle. We don't like straight passes, because if he comes in here, he's now blocking that pass maybe to here. Whereas if he comes in here, that defender can now play that pass. But if he blocks it, now he can play this one. So we always like to have a triangle at the base, which is nice and simple. Howay's been absolutely fantastic the last 4 games. And what he does, he stretches the opposition. And by that I mean, if he makes 4 runs from here to here and he doesn't get the ball, it doesn't matter, because I know this guy, this guy, this guy and this guy are worried. And if they're worried, they'll just drop off a little bit into there. Now if that's brilliant, because now we can have more possession here. But if they do stay, and now we have an opportunity to get in here. And I've always said to Howay, you need to go for either male, which is 1v0. If you can't do that, then it's 1v1. And if you can't do that, just play simple. Very, very simple. But he's got a lot of speed. And how we get in here, there's many ways. We can just play through the defence. Okay. It could be we play around the defence when it goes back and then in. Okay. Or you can do the one where, so you can go around or through. Or it could be this guy, he sees that run and it goes over. So it's around, through and over. I think it doesn't matter what keeper you are. I think ultimately, first thing you'll get judged on, can you keep the ball out of this goal? That is the most important thing. And then everything else is the modern game, which all goalkeepers are doing now. So they're using their feet a lot more than their hands. So Pan will start a lot higher. So if they try and play that pass there, Pan might be able to get the ball. If this guy has the ball and he's under a lot of trouble, he's under pressure, Pan will now come out the goal and he'll help. And then he'll maybe play to this guy. And if this guy gets the ball, Pan will go and help him. But I think what's so fantastic about Pan is a weapon for us, because when you play golf, you need golf clubs that can play the ball for a long distance, a medium distance and a short distance. And Pan has that. His right foot has all the clubs that a golf bag has. So he has got no problem in hitting Howay in here. That's fine. He can also just drop the ball into Polian, an iron, or if this player here comes out, he'll just use his putter and pass it nicely into his path. So I think Pan is a great asset for us. One, he's got that golf bag, and secondly, his character is just, he's a funny guy, he brings the whole team together, he's very well respected, and he's a big driving force in our programme. And as I said earlier about defending and attacking, they always come together. So for instance, if he plays that pass, but this guy wins it, everybody's in a position now where we can still defend. We're all set up, we can deal with that, no problem. However, if this player decides to pass sideways and you lose possession, now everybody has to run. So we're encouraging forward play. We don't believe in possession for possession's sakes. we've always said play forward and never turn down forward passing opportunities.